Dear students, again I have come, again I back to my class. In my last class, I discussed with you about the drama Duchess of Malfi by John Webster, and I discussed only the first part of the writer's identity. Today I am going to discuss about the characters of the Duchess of Malfi, about the characters of Duchess of Malfi. From these characteristics or character chart, you would be able to learn who are the major characters of Duchess of Malfi and who are the minor characters of this drama. First of all, you should know the main characteristics of the Duchess of Malfi. It is engaged with my last class. So I hope all of you are able to hear me and also joined with my class. So you can also see on the screen that the main characters list character chart of Duchess of Malfi. So let's discuss about the characters. First of all, the main characters of the protagonist of this drama, Duchess of Malfi. Malfi is the town of Italy, and Duchess and Duke. Duchess is the Duchess is the main protagonist of this uh, drama. I have uh, I have to show you in such a way, in diagrammatic way. So follow me. This is Duchess of Malfi, the main protagonist of this drama. And in this bar, we can see brothers, spy, lover, or husband, friend, male servant. So, Ferdinand and Cardinal, both of these two are twins of Duchess of Malfi. Ferdinand and Cardinal. I will discuss uh, their characteristics or their uh, details in the later one. But from here, I only want to show you the relationship among each other. From this picture, I want to show you, or I want to know you that the relationship among all the characters in this screen you can see. Duchess of Malfi. So she has twin brothers, Ferdinand and Cardinal. And spy. Bosula is appointed as a spy of Duchess of Malfi by Ferdinand. Husband or lover or husband. Antonio is a steward in this drama and also a lover of Duchess of Malfi. Though Antonio is the steward of Duchess of Malfi, she, impressed by her steward Antonio, and fall in love with him. Now, Delio. Delio is the friend of Antonio. Here you can see Antonio and Delio are friends. Delio always remained both of their sides and wanted to help them, and also in the last scene Delio would be seen with the first son of Antonio, and Delio made him to the Duke, to the last Duke of Malfi. And Duchess has also a maid servant, Cardinal. Cardinal, as a servant of Duchess of Malfi, Cariola always tries to keep her children, look after her two sides. And Julia is also a character in this drama. Julia is the wife of a person and made an illegal or illicit love affair with Cardinal. So these are the main characters of this drama. Ferdinand and Cardinal, both of them are twins and the brothers of Duchess of Malfi. Bosola is a spy and cunning man, and a cunning person, cunning man, very rude and also kind. Is also is appointed as a spy of Duchess of Malfi. Antonio is the lover or husband of Duchess of Malfi. Delio is the friend of Antonio. Julia is another female characters, and also fall in love with Cardinal. That is the illicit relationship with him. And Cariola is the maid servant of Duchess of Malfi. Cariola look after her children. These are the main characters of this drama. So let's know the last, the some important characters point about all of them. Characters list of Duchess of Malfi. Characters list Duchess of Malfi. Here we would be able to learn about some more important uh, points of the characteristics of the each persons of this drama. So Duchess of Malfi, we should know about her. She is the protagonist of this drama. She holds a special power as she was widowed before she had children. Duchess of Malfi was widowed and young. Her husband was died before giving any birth of children. Thus she became the heir of her husband's title. Husband's property, and all of these palaces are inherited by the Duchess of Malfi. She is a strong-willed and does what she wants, even in the face of any danger. She has a lot of courage, and with his courage, he wanted to remain, or she would be able to uh, cast his power in this kingdom, in her palace. The ruler of the Italian town of Amlafi, Amalfi. She was the ruler of Italian town of Amalfi. That's why from Malfi comes from Amalfi. It is the town of Italian town of Amalfi. She ruled there, and she was so intelligent, kind, virtuous, tolerable, courageous, sister of the Cardinal and the twin of Duke Ferdinand. The Duke, Queen Duke Ferdinand and Cardinal, they also tried to remain her unmarried. It is the main problems of this drama. They wanted to uh, keep silent or keep unmarried glasses to anyone so that they would not be able to test the power or the prosperity or the asset of these diocese. So we have able to learn, we have been able to learn the characters of the Malfi, the protagonist, and also religious, also courageous, virtuous, kind, and intelligent. And she was the she ruled the Italian town of Amalfi. Now come to the next, Antonio. Antonio, the Duchess's steward. Duchess's steward. He was very energetic person and also a very courageous man. He loved her for a long time before she returns his affections. When Antonio returned his kingdom, uh, he uh, he has to face the Duchess, and Duchess also make a deep affection to Antonio. He was honest, hardworking, and loyal. Antonio was very honest, hardworking, and loyal. That's why Duchess fall into a love with him, and finally they got married, a secret marriage. Now come to another character, that is the Ferdinand, Duke of Calabria. Ferdinand was the Duke of Calabria. Duke Ferdinand is the brother of the Cardinal and the twins brothers of the Duchesses. So Duke Ferdinand is the brother of the Cardinal and the twin brothers of the Duchess. He has pride, immortality, politics, cruelty, intellectuality, and greed for her wealth. So he appointed a spy Bosola for Duchess's information. From these things we can say, for you, Ferdinand was not a good at all, though he is the brother of Duchesses. He is very pride about his kingdom, about his power, about his immortality. He is also immortality, morality. He has no morality. He has also politics to gain the prosperity of the Narcissus, and cruelty also that we can see in the drama, that she made cruelty. He has shown cruelty characters towards the Narcissus by prisoning her and by punishing her with his with her two innocent children. Intellectuality, he was a very intellectual person. He is very intellectual person and also agreed for earning for achieving the wealth of the wealth of justice. So he appointed a spy, Bosola, for justices as a reason he can get all the information of justices, and both of the brothers also informed the justice not to marry anyone. If she marries anyone, then they would be unable to cast the power or the asset or the prosperity of the system. That's why they appointed a spy, uh, Bosula, for the success in her state. Now we should know the Cardinal. Cardinal is the brother of Duke Ferdinand and the Duchess. He is a religious figure, but in fact just as dishonest, immoral, and despicable as his brother. Both the characters of these two brothers are similar. I think so. They all of them wanted to inherited the asset, inherited the kingdom, inherited the prosperity of justices. That's why they could not, they did not want to remarry the duchess, duchesses, and for that reason, whatever is needed for them to stop the remarrying of young duchesses, they could do so. Bosala. Already we have known that about her, about him. Bosala is the spy planted by Duke Ferdinand as the Bosala is the spy planted by Duke Ferdinand as the stable master at the diocese state. An ex-con, that means very cunning person that the brothers encourage the diocese to hire, so he can spy on her. He has a sense of heart after seeing her killed and tries to save Antonio and remaining silent. Though Basula was appointed uh, uh, for getting information from justices, uh, and the last stages we can see that he also tried to save Antonio and the remaining side on the one side, but he could not be able to save them at all. Later, the arrogance rises in him. Next one, Antonio Bolgona. Antonio Bolgona. Now, uh, Antonio Bolgona. Antonio is the Duchess's steward. Antonio is the Duchess's steward, either wealthy or not high-born. He is not the wealthy man and high-born, but he has a pure heart for making love, for making sympathy towards the Duchess. And this is the important thing to the Duchess, so that that's why she would fall in love with him. The Duchess considers him to be a complete man. He is also knowledgeable about people. He is uh, also morally good, but he planted to be a snake into the cardinal's home at the end of the play. That means already you know all. Antonio is the Duchess's steward and either wealthy or highborn. Highborn. Either wealthy or highborn, the Duchess considered him to be a complete man because he has a pure heart and he is a very knowledgeable man about the people. He is also morally good, but he planned to be snake. That means he came to be a snake in the Duchess's kingdom, Cardinal's home at the end of the play, and finally he would not be able to save himself and would not be able to save himself at the end of the play. Delio is Antonio's friend and of the same social class. Delio and Antonio's friend is of the same class, same social classes. Totally loyal. He is baby to Antonio. That means he is very helpful to Antonio, and he is very loyal to Antonio and all the Duchess's secret marriage. He knows, he knew the Duchess's secret marriage, and he looked after Antonio's soul-serving son at the end of the play. Only he could save the only surviving surviving son of Antonio. Julia. Julia is the Castrucci's wife. Castrucci's wife and the Cardinal's mistress, that means Cardinal's beloved. She has an illicit relationship with Cardinal. Julia is the play's stereotypical fecal female. That means Julia is very cunning women characters in this play. Near the end of the play, she becomes enamored with Bosala. She wanted to uh, make uh, uh, make uh, 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 make an ally with Julia, and uh, could not be able to save both of themselves. Cariola, the last character of this, the last major characters. The Duchess's waiting maid. She is loyal to the Duchess, proud to life, and dies for it. She look after the children of Duchesses, and finally, she also could not survive himself. He also died. She also died among this, among all of this. That is clear. The all of them, the characteristics, they could not survive anyone because of their rebels. They killed each other on another, and finally only Belio would be able to save his life, and only the last one son of Antonio. Now come to the non-major characters, the minor characters of this drama, the minor characters. Who are the minor characters of this? We also know, we should also know about them. Custody Castruccio is an old Italian lord, and his name is a pun on the word Kerstad. This pun is furthered by the fact that Castruccio's wife Julia is having an affair with the Cardinal. Now, the other minor characters, Marquis of Pescara, a soldier and a courtier in Ferdinand's court. All of the courtiers, he alone seems to have some sense of honor and independence of the mind. Count Malatest, a Roman courtier friend of Ferdinand. Silvio, a courtier at Amalfi. Old Lady, a courtier. Rodrigo, a courtier at Amalfi, attending the diocese. Griosla, a courtier, and Amalfi attending the diocese. Doctors to Ferdinand, who diagnosed the Duke with the disease Lentrophia. Madmen, several insane people sent by Ferdinand to torment the diocese when she was in the prison, though she actually finds that they distract her from the torture of her thoughts that plague her when there is silence. Executioners. We can see the executioners works for Ferdinand. The executioners work for Ferdinand and carry out the murders of the dioceses of children and Cariola. This is very tragic scene. The executioners made all of them to be died or killed and murdered. Duchess along with her children and Cariola. Pilgrims, we can see the pilgrims witness the banishment of the Duchess and Antonio. serpents. Throughout the play, there are several serpents, some of whom are killed. Children, though they are not named, do not speak. The Duchess' three children appear on stage a number of times. The two younger children wind up murdered, but the oldest survives, and under Delio's care seems likely to inherit his mother's wealth and lands. That means children. There is no exact name or on the stages, but we can see the only two children have been murdered in the stages, and only one remaining sons, the oldest sons. With these sons also brought by his father Antonio when he fled from this land, containing taking the concentrated concentration of taking the agrees of the Duchesses. He took flee from this Italian Malfi, Italy, with his eldest son, and we also seen the last stages. His eldest son also survived with the help of Delius and obtained the inheritance of his mother's wealth and land. I hope all of you have learned the characteristics of the Duchess of Malfi, and you should exercise at home, and obviously you would be able to learn more, and the main characteristics I have discussed here, and also the minor characteristics I have also discussed. So let let's wait for the main summary of the Duchess of Malfi in my next class. I hope all of you would be able to join in my next class and be patient or be patient and to took this class very easily, and also revise these lectures very frequently, and then you would be able to learn everything possible of this drama, and the summary will come then to my next class. I hope all of you will attend my next class. Thank you very much for my today's class. Hopefully, and it would be very helpful for you to learn this online classes.